Hey y'all, it's your sister never miss, Narayan Shiloh. So let's watch a couple of these videos that I get in my inbox. And then tell me if you like reviewing these videos, and then I'll do more of these.
Hate when black girls have nice things. Why can't black girls be joyful? Why can't black girls be happy when they get two Birkin bags? Why can't they drop splits? Why?
Okay, I'm gonna just start off by saying I don't like that. I don't like that. I'm hating on that.
Does there always have to be something said when a black girl accomplishes something? I would like to know, why do we always feel like when a black woman is up, we gotta humble her? Huh?
I can tell you why. Because you don't give people the opportunity to celebrate you. You like to rub it in people's face.
Why? Why can't we just uplift her? Why can't we just encourage her? Why can't we just be happy that our sis is leveling up, okay?
Girl, bye. First of all, nobody hates on black women when they're doing good. What it is that black women start acting crazy and thinking they better than everybody. And then that's when all of that so-called hate happens. But girl, bye. Ain't nobody hating on no black women.
Ironic because one of the things that I found that with black men in particular is that there's this overwhelming need to be hyper masculine. Like there's something that's associated with them being either the brute, the savage. They got to be the man of the manliness of the man, right?
What does that even? Let's start it again because she sounds totally ridiculous.
It's actually ironic because one of the things that I found that with black men in particular is that there's this overwhelming need to be hyper masculine. Like there's something that's associated with them being either the brute, the savage. They got to be the man of the manliness of the man, right? And I think there's a somewhat of an attack if they're not able to do that, because the way how that shows up is through their penis, and how they perform sometimes. Now, it's not all the time, but sometimes it seems like that's what they lead with first. And as Nick alluded to earlier, this is why they feel like all they need, and as a matter of fact, Jay, all they need is this pole to get into a certain position to be who they are, right?
If this is not about the dumbest crap I have ever heard in my life, what is this hyper masculinity? And every adjective, right? Adjective, something that describes, right? Was negative, brute, savage. What being a man? See, this is what happens when I'm by myself. So now y'all getting in real live time how I think and process this information that I see. Why is it that when black men are being who God designed them to be, it has to be a negative, hyper masculinity? What does that even mean? What does that mean? That is just a term that was coined, and now this is something else that's being thrown on the black man. You doggone right. When a black man walk in a room, everybody stands up and pay attention. You doggone right. When a black man speak, people are all ears. They're supposed to be. They are made in the image of God. What are you talking about? Get out of my face with that.
Right, in that relationship. And this also means that they're less likely to take critique because they're hyper masculine. It's actually ironic because one of the things.
So what's the reason that black women can't take critiques? Because sure enough, not because they hyper feminine. What's that reason? See, that's what I want people to do, is people like her that like to throw these things out there as if she is an expert in the matter. Just reverse it and say, if somebody doesn't like being critiqued, that has nothing to do with being hyper masculine. What are you saying? How are you saying it? Is it offensive? Are you critiquing or are you criticizing? Those are different. When we critique women, it's an automatic criticism. So Why is it not the same for the black man? I don't understand that. Like, where do these people find these people to sit on these podcasts? To, like, come on, like, this is why these be building up in my inbox, because I don't be wanting to be mad.
Man, I can't believe this nigga.
Oh my God,
man. All because I got one hand. He don't want to go.
Why
He want to. You. Oh my God, it's pissing me off because I was born like this.
Come on, but you didn't tell me about it though. Like,
it don't matter, nigga.
Okay, that's some shit.
It's just a fucking hand.
I'm saying, but you didn't tell me about it though. Like, why are you? Come on, like you recorded me and shit. Like, man, you didn't tell me about your hand.
I am not laughing. I'm not laughing.
Man.
Bro, this nigga act like he's that fine.
You told me how you look.
You act like you that fine.
Come on, man. Is you serious right now, man?
You a little boy looking Ross nigga.
I'm saying, but
that's
why
what
you
is.
Come on, why are you trying to like? Come on, don't do that for real.
Man, I'm doing that, and I don't give a fuck.
Because I don't want to take you out because you ain't tell me about your hand. You should have told me about some shit like that.
It's just a hand, boy.
Wow, dude, come on, don't do that, man.
I was born like this.
Come on, don't do that.
It's like I'm tired of niggas, bro. Is this how God made me? This gonna be my life?
But what I'm saying
you ain't even give me a chance to get to know me. It's more than me.
You told me about everything else but your hand, though.
Because I don't gotta tell niggas about my motherfucking hand, boy.
But you should have told me about it, though.
I ain't gotta tell you.
If I ain't had no eye and I ain't tell you about that, you wouldn't want to know that, right?
Man, it ain't even that serious.
I'm saying,
okay,
but I'm just trying to take you home, though.
But
like,
it's an eye.
That's what shit we supposed to talk about.
This is just one hand,
you told
man.
Me about
I still
everything
got my
else
other hand.
Oh my God.
Oh
man.
my God, man.
Shit,
I got a baby that got two hands.
But
you ain't even give me a chance.
But I feel like you catfished me, though.
I didn't catfish
yes,
you.
You did.
You cap. You cap.
Saying, but you cap.
Because on your pictures you look totally different.
Okay, but now you trying to be like, you trying to talk about me.
Yeah, because you be using a filter.
You wasn't saying none of that shit, though.
Oh my God. Why she put it in his face? Why she do that? He got scared. You saw him. He's like, don't put it in my face.
I'm a boss bitch. I keep my bills paid. I keep a roof over my head. I don't got no fucking man staying with me. I don't need no fucking bastard staying with me.
I'm sure.
I sleep in the bed by myself. Nobody don't sleep next to me but me. In the bed by myself.
That's right.
Because the enemies will be the main ones who you sleep with. That's what a man and a woman. Don't let that shit go over your head. Thank you.
Not over my head. I know that's right. You heard her. You heard her. She pay all her bills. And she don't need nobody sleeping in the bed with her. You heard that.
See us in our natural state before they get in a real relationship with us.
Whenever I've heard a man say, let me see what you look like with no makeup. Let me see what you look like without the hair. I feel that that man is telling you that he does not have the money to finance your beauty upkeep.
Date before they get in a real relationship with us.
Whenever I've heard a man say, let me see what you look like with no makeup. Let me see what you look like without the hair. I feel that that man is telling you that he does not have the money to finance your beauty upkeep.
I thought that's what she said. That's why I had to play it again. So he can't just want to see who you are in your natural essence. It has to be a shortcoming because he doesn't want to do something. But you heard it, right? I feel a lot of men like natural women, period, right? Has nothing to do with them not being able to afford anything. Second of all, if you've been upkeeping yourself, continue to keep yourself up. What that got to do with him?
Don't come over here thinking that I'm going to go to Sephora and get you some makeup. So I need to see you without all that because I want to strip you of all that because I ain't got it. When a man says that to you, he wants to strip you of everything. He doesn't want you to have the thought process of maintaining yourself.
And the sad part is they all follow the leader behind this bull crap. A man wanting to see you without the makeup, without the wigs, without the weaves, without the contacts means he's not about to finance you for that. Okay.
It'd be $300, but you won $300,000 at the casino. How much would you split with him?
How much would I split with him?
Yeah.
If
so
he gave it to me?
He gave you $300 to go to the casino, but you won $300,000. How much would you split with him?
Well, I'm not gonna lie, the nigga I would be with would let me keep all the money.
All of it? So you want to go 50-50?
I don't know who started this epidemic.
He would let me keep all that. He would have money like that. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
Wait, damn, he can't even get the $300 back that he gave you either. Oh my gosh. This generation is.
Yo, what happened to that 9,000? My fault. The 9,000. What happened to it?
Reggie needed it. That was it.
You gave it to Reggie for what? Why would you ever give my money to your baby father? Are you dumb?
He got in some trouble and I needed to bond him out.
What the fuck that got to do with me?
It has nothing to do with you, but when we got together, you knew my family came first, and I thought that's what...
Oh, no, you tell me you fucking playing with me right now. Ain't no way you gonna give $9,000 to your baby father like me. Okay, I don't care. He was in jail? So you bailed him out with my money? Are you insane?
Why are you yelling?
Cause you crazy. You ain't even tell me the truth. You said you're gonna use it to handle some business. That ain't no business.
I can't be a single mother.
I'm here to... No, nah, this is crazy.
You're sitting here...
Wow. You know why she did that? Because the baby father still smashing. They still smashing, but she with him because apparently he got $9,000, right? And Reggie don't. So she want to be with Reggie, but she want the benefits of the other dude. Crazy.
Understand why the fuck black women can't be in their feminine energy? It's not because of niggas like him. It's because of niggas like y'all. If you don't know what I'm talking about, there's a video that's circulating IG and TikTok where there's this guy that is literally going off on these black women because he reached out to touch one of the friends and she wouldn't let him. So he's literally standing there calling them nigga bitches.
Okay. Did he reach out to touch her like in a sexual manner? Or did he do like a lot of men do when you walk by and like try to touch your hand? And did she snatch it away and then was she super loud and embarrassed him? So now he's in his feelings at this point?
In front of all these fucking people, including these 3 black men that's sitting here. How dare you sit there and allow this shit to happen? All 3 of y'all had to do was stand up. 3 of y'all wouldn't have even had to open y'all mouth because when he saw 3 black men stand up, he would have backed the fuck up. I don't give a damn if you are gay or straight. There is no reason why any male should stand back, allow another man to berate a female, call her out her name, make her feel...
Did she call him out his name?
Less than, and you sit your ass on the sidelines like you ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm not...
You know what? You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking that the reason that they sat there is because they might have seen those same women and them same women might have tried to play them or be disrespectful to them. And now that they're in a situation, they like, I'm minding my business.
I'm gonna touch it. That ain't for me. It is so difficult not to be in our feminine energy because we know if something pops off, 9 times out of 10, we gotta stand up and be the man. It's not because of niggas like him. It's because of niggas like y'all.
Yeah.
If you don't know what I'm talking about, there's a video that's circulating IG and TikTok where there's this guy that is literally going off on these black women because he reached out to touch one of the...
Okay. Do you see them saying something to them? Because I thought that's why I wanted to rewind this to really analyze it. It looks like they are saying something to the women. Now, what they saying, I don't know.
The friends and she wouldn't let him. So he's literally standing there calling them nigga bitches in front of all these fucking people, including these 3 black men that's sitting here. How dare you sit there and allow this shit to happen? All 3 of y'all had to do was stand up. 3 of y'all wouldn't have even had to open y'all mouth because when he saw 3 black men stand up, he would have backed the fuck up.
But where's
I don't give a damn if you are gay or straight. There is no reason why any male should stand back, allow another man to berate a female, call her out her name, make her feel less than, and you sit your ass on the sidelines like you ain't got nothing to do with it.
Because he don't. Now, I have been in situations where I I may be like in a store, or I'm somewhere out in public, and I may have like a screw face on, right? Like my resting bee face is super, yeah. And I have had brothers come up to me to check my temperature to see if I was okay. I've gotten so many, "You good, sis?" Or let's say I have an exchange or something with a white person in the supermarket. I have had brothers come up to me and ask if I'm okay and if I needed any help. What is it that these women were presenting that these men did not feel the need to protect? Because I can't see them sitting there and these women, and while this is going on with these women, I'm thinking that these women might have said something smart, whatever. Maybe the men tried to kick it to them and they got embarrassed. You know, they said something rude and it was embarrassing to the men or disrespectful to the men. So now it's like they on their own. Ain't nobody throwing on their cape for no disrespectful women. And then you do what you want, talk how you want, be how you want. And then you think that somebody is going to protect you. Get out of here with that. No.
I'm not going to touch it. That ain't for me. It's so difficult not to be in our feminine energy because we know if something pops off, 9 times out of 10, we got to stand up and be the man.
Stop saying be the man. You could never be the man, even if you defended your friend. And you can still be in your feminine energy when you're defending and protecting, because it's times when your man is not around, your man, and you may have to defend your home, which is why my husband taught me how to shoot, why he took me to the gun range, because there's going to be times when I am going to have to defend myself. But in defending myself, it does not make me less feminine and more masculine. I'm sorry.
I'm a female, and had I been in that situation, ain't no way in hell he would have been going off on her like that, because I would have been all in his fucking face.
See, that's what happens. Right there. They probably was all in his face, and that's the reaction that they got. What do you think you were going to do to that man? I can't.
You want to understand why the fuck black women can't be in their feminine energy?
Girl, bye. I'm sick of her. All right, next. Ain't nobody. You're not gonna blame that on no black man because y'all don't know how to act and know what to say out your mouth.
Go on there, man. Go. Let me talk
Okay, and that's wrong because he usually buy your brother's shoes. But look at this petty dude.
That got nothing to do with me, man.
It do get something to do with
my kids, man. Them is not my kids.
Okay,
man.
but guess what? When you was with me, you was buying shoes.
I'm not with you though. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm not with you. Well, I'm taking care of my son. Anything outside of that, I do not owe you that. I do not owe them nothing. No, none of that. What are you talking about?
Yeah, just like a petty dude. Just like a petty. Yes, you will.
Matter of fact, you got dude laid up in here with you. He need to be taken care of.
He ain't got nothing to do with you.
You do. You right here paying attention. You do. What you talking about, man? You
don't go there. You better go on before
I ain't trying to hear none of that shit.
Yes.
I'm gonna do what I gotta do for my kids. Anything outside that.
Okay, so you ain't gonna. You petty ass dude. I told you that's what I don't like. I don't like fooling with that dude. Look at petty.
Wait, hold on. So she has a baby by him. He brought his son some shoes. They were together. So he used to do stuff for her kids. But now that they broke up, he's not doing it and he shouldn't have to. She got another dude in the house listening to her get mad at a man who is not the father of her child because he didn't want to buy her child any shoes. Where the daddy at? And then this dude want to speak up and say something. You should have told your woman to shut up and sit down because she's making you look crazy at this point. Are you kidding me? The nerve. This is so fun, y'all. We gotta do this again. Let's see.
Is for non-monogamy. You're not supposed to be committed in this stage. You're not supposed to be loyal in this stage. You're not supposed to be prioritizing that person in this stage. Dating is supposed to be non-monogamous. And when you move to the next level and you ask this person for their hand in marriage, that's when you can get their commitment.
Some people are just dumb, okay? And you're gonna have to learn to stop listening to dumb people because they give dumb advice and you become dumb. Unless you want to become this person sitting in your car with a wig on and a turtleneck and auntie arms. Then you listen.
Wait, why she have to have auntie arms? Oh, but no, it's true. It's true. This is why this generation is cooked, baby, because you have older women saying this kind of crap to younger women. When you date with a purpose. So that means me and you are together, and I'm just still out busting it wide open for other people. And then I'm waiting until you ask me to marry you in order for me to be committed. Like, that doesn't even make any sense. Like, this is exactly why these young kids, herpes is on the rise. This is why pregnancy is on the rise. This is why we have the situations that we have within our communities. And Black women get so upset with me when I say that they are the reasons that we're this way, that the community is this way. Like, why would you give that advice? Why would you? Because when you're dating, you know, in my belief system, we call it proving, right? So each person is proving themselves to the other one, right? I'm proving that I am wife material. You're proving that you are husband material. But if I am going out here and all I'm doing is having sex and busting it wide open, and you know that all these other men have had my body during the time we were together, why would you even want to marry me? Now, what people have done prior to being in a relationship, that's one thing, and that's a conversation within itself. But there is no way in the world would I, as a woman, want a man that has been sleeping around. I know that he's sleeping around with somebody. He's sleeping with me, but then I'm sleeping with somebody else. We just have a whole little nasty, just germ pool just going on right now. That is ridiculous. And I don't understand why these women think that what they saying, like, really be making sense. And they really act like and believe that they are dropping jewels and gems. But whatever. I'll be back tomorrow because I like this. So comment, let me know if you like this. I will continue to do it. I'm gonna do it anyway because I like it, and then y'all gonna like it too. And then it can help build up some discussions about material and content that you would like for me to create, and podcasts that you would like me to have. Maybe you might even want to join in on one of the podcast. So if you want to do that, you can just email me. I'll get back to you, and then we can make things happen. I will talk to you soon, fam. Peace.